Hello my people, I'm back with another video. This time around I'm going to talk about American politics. Yeah, I know few of you that watches my channel, sometimes you respond to it, sometimes you don't. So today I'm going to talk about Donald Trump finally deciding to sign executive order to release all JFK files. Yeah, we all know, even somebody that live on a rock know the story, at least the basic part of it. How JFK was assassinated in 1963 when he went for a rally, in Dallas, Texas in the 60s, 1963. So previous administrations have actually shy away or intentionally don't want to talk about what transpired to his death. They say that they make up different excuses of why they don't go there to the extreme length to release the CIA raw information on play-by-play on why he was killed. All right, so now Donald Trump comes into office, signed a lot of executive orders, and then including this one. So my question is, what is on that file? There's been speculation of the mobs killed JFK. Even 2 weeks ago, I watched a documentary where the documentary was simply implies that a mob boss in Mississippi, I think in the South, I think it's Mississippi. I'm not sure, but it's in the South. That the mob boss over there, a popular mob boss, a New Orleans mob boss, inspired to kill him through, assassin. You guys know the story. So the question is, what is gonna be on that file? And now he signed the executive order to be released, but they don't say the time it will be released. One thing is for him, he had the power to sign that. Then another thing is for them to release it, as soon as possible. And I think it's long overdue, because one thing that is going on in the American government is that there's a lot of classified informations. Kash Patel, one of the guys that Donald Trump nominated to lead the FBI, I think the top FBI person, he nominated to be top FBI person. He said the same thing. I watched his video a while ago during the election. He said that there's a lot of classified information that need to be open for the public to see. And according to people that it's against Kash Patel, they are actually saying that it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for those informations to come out. There's some information that don't need to come out. So what are they hiding? If it's gonna give people some closure or give the rest of the country, because JFK assassination is one of the most talked about events that happened in human history, because JFK represents the trajectory that JFK put in place. Is what is the trajectory we are still going on as long as American system, culture, political is going on. That's the trajectory that JFK started with. I will mention one thing that JFK's cultural shift that JFK started that some of you guys don't know. Do you know that prior to JFK becoming president, everybody used to wear hat? Yes, everybody used to wear hats. So, but JFK came and he's different. He wasn't where he did something different, and he's the first Catholic that is going to be the president. Everything about him was first. The norm, he shifted the norm to different. So that's what's captivating about his presidency, and then it was cut short. So whatever is in that file, will it put America in jeopardy, or will it finally tell people what happened if there's a lot of conspiracies out there. CIA killed him, the mobs killed him, even Lyndon B. Johnson killed him. There's a lot of search online right now. There is gonna be different scenarios conspiracy theorists will put to your face and say this is what happened. But I think if the CIA released the classified information about play-to-play what happened to JFK from the investigation to when the event happened, I still think people still have their doubt. So that's how captivating JFK situation is. So in this video, is an open to talk for us to come, communicate on what will be on that file that Donald Trump has signed executive order for it to be released. I'll tell you why I think that happened. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes I tend to listen to from all sides, then I draw conclusion. Me personally, I think the person that killed JFK did it alone. I did it alone. That's the information I think. Because one thing about America that I've come to realize is that sometimes being a politician brings the good and bad. And sometimes if you're a politician, you try to use your good to cover up the bad as much as possible. But sometimes the bad will slip out and do some damage. The reason why I come to this conclusion is I'll give you an instance of something that happened in another country. In another country, it have nothing to do with America, but it's an American ally. When Yitzhak Rabin was killed, I think, right? A former Israeli prime minister. Everybody was blaming everybody. There was a hand was pointing at Benjamin Netanyahu. Hand was pointing, but the moral of the story at the end of the day, it was an extremist, a far-right extremist took the action. Then, why did he took that action? Well, the rhetoric, because they feel like Yitzhak Rabin was appeasing more to the Arabs, to the Palestinians, to Yasser Arafat. He was giving too much to them. So this guy came up and shot Yitzhak Rabin point blank. The video is somewhere on YouTube if you search it. So the same thing, I think the same trajectory is what I will conclude with JFK. But the only thing about JFK, the reason why his JFK situation is a little bit crazy is that the guy have visited Russia. The guy that killed JFK have visited Russia. And that time communism is a taboo thing. If you call somebody communist, it's like calling that person a rapist or a pedophile or something. So people in those days, people take being a communist as a very bad thing. And this guy have been to Russia and then have some kind of underground political thing going on, but not well known. You see, so with his connection, political connection, and then having connection with people that know people that are questionable, you see, that's where the conspiracy theorist comes in. So I think JFK files will actually kind of, if there is a missing dot, like for what we know, depending on the approach you are looking at it from, releasing that JFK file will make it easy for everybody to piece the dots together, connect the dots together, because as I said from the beginning of this video, JFK death is one of those that captivated the whole world until this day. Whenever you put any documentary about JFK assassination, it draws viewers. So when will JFK file will be released? Now they have signed the executive order for it to be released. Yeah, that's the video. And also, I would like you to, if you think you know what actually happened to him, or what you think that is different from mine, share it on the comment section, or if you agree with me, share it as well. So yeah, I just saw it yesterday and I'm happy, and I want to see if we can draw conclusion to JFK's death. All right, thanks. If you have watched up this video up to this point, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love.